morning. Of course, firstly, indeed, I'm very happy to be here in our one old settlement. And despite quite remote area, but decade by decade, some progress. So I want to thank, firstly, Government of India and also the state government, and then is concerned officials. I want to thank, of course, this is some foreign donors. Then usually wherever I go, I always tell people, basically we are same human being. We come from Tibet, but we are same human being. You are here, Indian, the same human being, and the Europeans also, same human being. They, emotionally, mentally, physically, we are same. And then, the more important, we everybody, from king or queen or president up to beggar, same right to achieve happy life, to overcome problems. Everyone, same right. And then, in order to achieve successful life, the peace of mind is very essential. So I always is telling people, real peace must come through inner peace. So that aspect, we all have same potential, whether we pay more attention or not. Otherwise, we all have the same sort of potential. So I always remind people, it's a real peace, a real source of peace is within ourselves. You can't buy peace of mind. You cannot produce by machines or sort of medicines or injections. You can't produce. So peace must develop by yourself. So here, I usually see this, sharing with people, the moral ethics is this foundation of inner peace, because you see, the moral ethics brings inner strength, self-confidence. Through that way, reduce fear and reduce stress. And we can conduct all our activities transparently. There's nothing to hide. You more self-confidence and truthful, honest, or compassionate, then your life become much more happier. So that's my number one, commitment. And then second commitment is harmony among the religious tradition. Wherever I go, I always stress all different major traditions, it's a different philosophy, different concept, but the practice or message is same. Practice of love, compassion, forgiveness, tolerance, so on. It's the same. And all major traditions have the same potential to bring inner peace. And for that, therefore, we must know that all different traditions have the same value, the same potential. And also humanity need different way of approach for these inner sort of quality. So we must respect each other, and we must make the harmony on the basis of mutual respect, like that. So that's all. Thank you. Some questions?
Recently, you have raised questions about the environmental and climatic threat in the Tibetan plateau.
Oh, yes. According expert, rate of global warming 0.1. Tibetan plateau, this rate of sort of warming 0.3. So it's much more sort of serious. So already now the much sort of glaciers and also snow mountains, you see, much sort of already melted.
In Himalaya?
Oh, yes, Himalaya, and also in deep inside in Tibet. So therefore, it is very, very crucial to take special care. And secondly, because of high altitude and also dry climate, once the ecological thing damage, it takes longer period to restore by nature. And then thirdly, all major rivers which cover almost whole Asia. I think Orissa, South Indian, I think may not see much sort of concern, but whole northern India and also Pakistan and also the China, and Vietnam, Mekong River come from Tibet, and Ganges River come from Tibet, Brahmaputra come from Tibet. So these rivers are the basis of over billion human beings' life. So therefore, taking special care about ecology on Tibetan plateau is very, very essential. So I saw one article wrote by one Chinese ecologist. He mentioned, Tibet plateau consider the third pole, North Pole, South Pole, and Tibet plateau almost sort of same effect on global warming. Therefore, he described Tibet plateau third pole like that. So it is very, very essential. Then next.
Due to lack of land, Tibetans living here in Gajpati district, living Orissa, would you demand for more land for Tibetans here in Gajpati district or Orissa?
Now that is difficult. Difficult to see. Local people, they are also landless people. We really feel quite fortunate. In early 60s, we got this much of land, and not only here in Karnataka state, and also the Maharashtra, Bandara in Maharashtra state, and also in Arunachal state, Arunachal Pradesh, like that. So therefore, we really feel we are very, very fortunate. Nowadays, the population increasing, so rather difficult. So we have no intention to ask more land, but we are thinking, we are planning, we are working to utilize maximum way, and then some small scale industry like that. So.
China has opportunity to visit to India.
What?
As China has opportunity to visit to India, do you think that the relation between India and China will be affected for a visit?
Now already 50 years passed. Then I think India should get protest from China daily. So I think 50 years means I think 50 years month more than 100 600 months. So each month is protest from China. But basically, I always welcome and support that Sino-Indian relation improve. I always support, because the Sino-Indian relation on the basis of mutual trust is very essential for peace on this part of the world. And because it's a combination, two nations, China and India, over 2 billion of human beings. Therefore, the genuine peaceful relation between India and China is really very, I think, important for even world peace. Therefore, I always pray and also the support, the wish, the improvement of good relations, Sino-Indian relation. But at the same time, good relation, again, is very much based on truth, honest, transparent. Up to now, unfortunately, the People's Republic of China, great nation, most populated nation, but there is lack of transparent. So that's the problem. Good.
One question, sir. Do you think there is a Naxal threat to the Tibetans since the China government supporting them to the Naxals?
I don't have a problem.
Sir, Chinese ambassadors.
Naxalite, you see, the other day I also expressed say in this country, although free country and democratic country, ruled by the independent judiciary there, wonderful. But it's a century-old gap, rich and poor, and sometimes exploitation also stayed there. And sometimes, unfortunately, caste system also creates some problems. So therefore, these problems, we have to find ways and means to overcome this, but not through violence. If you commit violence, then usually you see any violent method very unpredictable. Once you implement violence, then unexpected sort of consequences always there. So therefore, I want to share with those people who really carrying some fight for justice. You must follow non-violent path, and that's much better.
So what
Thank
is
you.